Uh, hey everyone. I just wanted to let you know I had I don't know if you call it dream or a vision or whatever, but out of nowhere, a significant voice said, "A flood is coming." That's it, you know. And then it was just out of nowhere like that, and just like that. And then the other thing I had within that dream, it's like a whole bunch of stories in my dream. I always have a whole bunch of stories, but it doesn't make sense sometimes. Like sometimes I know if it's like okay, like but sometimes I don't understand it. But in this the second verse or the second part to it, I was participating in the mark of the beast. Um, it started out there was this device, this thing that's from the aliens that they install under my skin. And so if I put like a magnet on it, it sticks to it, like a little round thing. They install something inside my skin, and then there's this round magnet thing, and it just kind of stick to that. If you had a magnet, it would stick to it. It's like, I don't know, it's this really weird device. So they used to like talk and communicate. I don't know. It's anyways. I want to tell you more. Basically, it's this. I was talking to these ladies. Okay, these ladies, I had a feeling that they were no normal ladies. They were like demons, aliens, or fallen angels that disguising human. And these are like the higher rank of governments and in the security in the social, of their own FEMA camp, or I don't know what it is, but it was like a group of people. It's like, you know, it's just a different society of group people where they're like in charge of people putting on the mark. I don't know what's going on, but I had this mark, and like everything I said was heard. I hear I was connected to the world, kind of like I heard everybody's thought and feeling and talking, and they can hear what I was saying through that device. Or hear like whatever I say, they can hear what I say, and then they can I don't know if I can just like automatically tap into the world and this new technology where like you know I was like part of the world and the one world system or whatever that's going to be. And so I saw my hand. I was like, what the heck is this? I had a mark of the beast, that little thingy inside my hand right here. I was like, what the heck? Where the heck did this come from? I was like, I didn't even know I had it. I was like, what the heck is this? I didn't even participate for this. Like, where did it come from? How did it get here? Like, whoa, what the heck? And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to hell. Like, get this thing off me. I was like, there was a whole bunch of people in the street and just people around and about. I was like, I have the mark of the beast. I need to get rid of it. Where can I get rid of this? Where can I get rid of this? Like, where can I go to get rid of this? I'm like, I need to get rid of this. This is not a good sign, you know what I mean? And so there was there's a mall where this ghetto clinic guy. It was so funny. He said he can't. He said, oh, over there in that mall place can get rid of it for you. So I went in. I'm like, I need to get rid of this, and he's like, I can't get rid of it for you, but I can zap it dead, like zap the technology dead for $2. I don't know why $2. And then so I was so poor. I didn't even have $2. Okay, that was how poor I was. I'm still poor now, but so basically and I was trying to call my family, give me $2, but I couldn't take a hold of contact my family, and I was like, I don't know. It was so weird. I was like, oh Lord, are you trying to say that I'm gonna be left behind, like on that table with the three ladies, well, the two ladies and me in the middle, and they were trying to like investigate me or whatever, I don't know. And they were trying to have me write down before, you know, they were giving me a folder of like, my debts, my debt. And basically I owed like 20 people or something like that money because And then all of a sudden I think of nails, because when I was doing nails, I was practically robbing them. Is because, you know, you're supposed to do like a decent pedicure in like 30 minutes, but sometimes there's so many customers, I rush and I try to do it fast and try to help everybody, and I end up doing like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Sometimes I do it like 10 minutes, and I figure, okay, back in the days, they used to do pedicures and it would cost more money. I don't know if it take more time, but then now the price has uh, de- um, decreased. So I figure I'd take less time, because I'm not gonna do it for that same amount of work for, you know, whatever. But it still pays pretty good. So I felt like I was robbing them, and I felt this was a reason why I might not made it in the rapture. And you know, she was showing me that these are my debts and that I have to receive the mark of the beast or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, I was like, no, this could not be this. But inside my head, I knew this was true. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm like, I was trying to argue, but you know, all point is proven. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, snap! What am I gonna do? Like, Lord, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Like, what can I do to undo this? You know what I mean? Like, you guys, if you guys ever steal money from, or you know, like try to like rob them in somewhere or another, like cheat this whatever, and you can't find them to give them back the money, I would either help give that money and tell the Lord, this money I'm giving back to the person, you know, that I've stole from, and I don't know where she came from, and give it to the poor or whatever. Because you know that the money, okay, for instance, maybe you rob a bank, okay, and $5,000, you know what I mean? And so, you know, and then, you know, when one day you come to your sense, you realize that it's sin, and because of that, you can't go in the rapture or whatever. You ask God for forgiveness that you sinned, and if you see that person again, you have to return that. You have to return that. But in case you can't ever see them again, tell the Lord, here's that 5,000. You better work your ass and get that 5,000 and give it to the poor, the church, or whatever. Say, Lord, this is the money I've robbed. I don't know where they go. I'm replying. I'm restoring the money I stolen. You know. So, um, yes, that's what I think. I don't know any other better way to like do this, because I am scared, you guys, that I'm gonna miss the rapture, because, you know, this would really suck. Why would God intend for me to know all these things? I'll do all these things and let me miss the rapture, and it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, maybe the devil is trying to play a trick on me, or maybe the dream is like trying to tell me a lot of people is gonna have the mark of the beast, and when they know it's the mark of the beast, they like they want it out. They did, like, a lot of people, it hasn't been informed that that RFID chip, the Obamacare, is the mark of the beast. A lot of people don't know about this, and so they're basically screwed and they don't even know it. You know what I mean? But when they know it, it's a tricky situation. So yeah, that was my dream for today. Bye, you guys.